How you doing, my man?
Doing all right.
What is going on these days for you? You're healthy this year. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. So I'm very healthy, man. It's been a long time getting back to my normal.
Yeah, I came over to the games last year. I came to a couple of games. Every time I looked down to the far end of the bench, I'd see, we call him Smart. We'd see Smart down in that bench. He was injured. He couldn't play.
It's a long story.
Talk about it a little bit.
My background, my history, coming to the United States, I went to the wrong place, and it kind of taught my feeling that I did went through that. When I came here, I was at Maryland. So when I first left Nigeria, I was at Maryland. It's a school called Progressive Christian.
Up in Maryland, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a school called Progressive Christian. And I went there, and it wasn't really a school, but because they were trying to use the basketball to bring back the school, so they have to bring some kids over from Africa, which I was among those kids. Mm-hmm. And I happened to fall in that category. And when we got there, we found out that it was a bad situation. So we started making contact. That was how I talked to my friends, and they were staying with their family named Mr. Rocky.
Mr. Rocky Manning, got a shout out for Rocky.
Right.
Always.
So Mr. Rocky is the reason why I'm here right now.
I like Mr. Rocky's a good man.
Right. So he's the reason why I'm here. He's the reason why I'm happy right now. He's the reason why I'm playing again. I mean, if I didn't leave Maryland, I probably would have went back home, because I was getting ready to call my mom.
It's almost like starting to go back home, just
right,
call it quits.
Yeah, because I was ready to call back home and tell my mom this ain't no school.
How did Mr. Rocky and the people find you up there?
Because I have friends over here. If you know Mike Kobani.
Oh, Mike Kobani, of course.
Emeka Ikezu and Matthew Ochedike. They were my friends.
Ochedike.
Yeah, he's in Central Florida.
Yep, is he playing in Central Florida?
Yeah, he's in Central Florida.
I knew Rocky said he was going to try to get to Division I school. That's good. That's
right,
good.
Right.
That's good.
Right. He's been there like 2 years now, so he should be ready to go to a really good school.
Mr. Rocky's done a good job for you then.
Yes, sir. I till today I still appreciate it. I can't thank him enough.
How about Little Rocky? What's he up to these days? I heard he's trying to be like a actor or model or something like that. Little Rocky. Hear those stories.
He's a guy with a lot of talent.
Yeah.
He can play golf. He can do a lot of stuff. He's like a model. Mm-hmm. When I see him, I talk to him. I say, you can do whatever you want to say. Yeah, man. He's a very nice guy.
I knew Little Rocky when he was like 7 years old. We used to coach him on the soccer field. He played up at the Guilford College YMCA. Little Rocky, heck of an athlete. Had a brother named Darian also. You know Darian, I know.
Yeah, I know that.
Darian was tough. Darian was like a wrestler back in his high school days.
Right.
Tough kid.
Right. He's still tough too.
I used to see, because gosh, I would see Big Rocky, Little Rocky, and Darian. They would all come to the High Point Christian Academy games and the, I guess, Wesleyan games too, because they had some guys that came over and played on those teams as well.
Right.
Michael Kobani, I think.
Michael Kobani, yeah. Michael Kobani. Yeah, so when Rocky helped me to come here, I was at Thomasville Prep.
Thomasville Prep?
Yeah,
gotcha.
but they're now called New Hope Christian.
Right, gotcha.
I mean, it was a good school for me. But they had a good basketball program at that time, because I feel like they could never be that good. Mm-hmm. We were so good when I was there, and it was a really good basketball program. We went head to head against Oak Hill, Holiday Education, a lot of good teams.
And a good schedule.
Right. So, but on a basketball prospect, it was good, but academically it wasn't.
No, that's what I heard.
So I want to be educated. I don't want to just play basketball and not go to school. So I talked to Rocky again. I said it's not working because I'm not in school yet. I'm just in homeschool, but I'm playing basketball. And Rocky started talking to Phil Tuckman. He must have heard of him.
Good contact, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And at that time was when I was getting injured. So I was already injured. Because I was injured and I wasn't being taken good care of. Like I couldn't even go to the hospital and know what was wrong with me.
Tell me about that, yeah.
So it was really bad. Like I feel so much playing. Like it was so much pain. And I told the coach, like I'm hurting really bad. Like I'm my kind of person. I play through pain.
I would think so, yeah.
But that back injury just killed me. I couldn't do nothing.
But you're healthy now.
Yes, I am.
It must be a miracle. What happened? What finally got you back in shape, got you straightened out?
Well, I'll give the thanks to Duke.
To Duke?
Yeah. Yeah, I give all thanks to Duke. I was treated at Duke, and I had a good rehab with a guy in downtown named John O'Halloran.
Oh no, don't mention that name too.
Right.
John O'Halloran, that's my man right there. O'Halloran Rehabilitation.
That's right.
We know everybody, right? On the same page. Dr. John, our main man. I've been with him for years. Yeah. I don't even go see him. I just talk about him and I feel better. I get well. John did a good job for you.
That's right. And I took the rehab very seriously. I went hard because I want to get back to my normal person, to the person I am, and I'm so happy that I'm able to even jump more higher right now and run more.
How tall are you? 6'10"?
Yeah, I'm 6'10".
Unreal. Now, was there a time when you could play soccer but you couldn't play basketball through the injuries?
I wouldn't say that I couldn't play basketball. I could play, but I was in pain.
Right.
I was in pain, and I played soccer all my life.
I knew you were a soccer player.
Yes,
yeah.
I did. And when I came here, I tried to play a little bit too, but it wasn't working.
Were you a goalie?
No, I was just a midfielder.
Midfielder. Okay, not a striker up front, but a midfielder.
No, just a midfielder.
You covered a lot of territory then. A lot of running in that
That's
midfield.
right. You just kind of shared the ball.
Did you have a lot of height even back then when you're playing midfield?
I was about 6'8".
Wow. That had to be interesting for the opposing team, especially if you're playing some of these U.S. kids.
That's right.
To see a 6'8" midfielder coming down at you.
I was always the tallest person on the field.
I bet when they did the penalty kick, gosh, I mean, you could take a long swipe at that penalty kick.
It's fun playing soccer. I tell you what, I can strive on the midfield sometimes and score, but it's difficult. It's tough.
I saw these posters a few days back for Subway. They have all these athletes that promote Subway restaurants. We're at Shane's Rib Shop, by the way, great food here.
Right.
But the Subway promotion, I think they had Pele on that poster. It's amazing.
Pele from Brazil?
Yeah, it's amazing. This guy's probably close to 60 or whatever. He did something right. That guy looks like he's about 35 years old. You may have seen the same photo.
I've seen it. He's a legend, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He's a legend. What he did in soccer, you know, is still unremarkable right now. I mean, he was good. He was phenomenal.
Put
He
it on
was
the
fun
map
to
in the
watch.
U.S. when he came here years ago with the old NASL, North American Soccer League, when he played for that New York Cosmos. He had it going hot up there for a while back in the day.
That's right. That's right.
Now, here's a question for you here, too. We talk about Pele from soccer. Back to basketball. Do you still play any basketball against Rocky and the guys? Does Big Rocky still play any basketball?
Big Rocky?
Yeah.
I haven't really seen Big Rocky. I saw him this Christmas because I don't live with them no more.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So and I've been so busy, I haven't really have time to go see him. But
he helped get you here and get established,
Right.
but you don't live with him right now. But
Right.
in the day, you played some basketball against
Yes,
Big
I
Rocky.
do.
That was a good competition, huh? Because I used to play against Big Rocky too. That was like going against not Rocky 2 as a movie, but Big Rocky also. It's like going against a Marine. That guy was tough, wasn't he?
he's big and he can shoot what fadeaway shot, but I always get him on the block.
You like that fadeaway too. That fadeaway kind of hung in the air for a while.
That's right.
Remember about the Big Rocky shot. Very good people. How about this year with New Garden Friends School? What kind of season has it been for you?
Man, I would say we've been fun to watch, and we just kind of building up some chemistry, and I feel better. I'm a senior and I'm leaving, and I feel better. I've been injured. I haven't been able to play well to help them win. Like last year, I was off all year, and I feel better right now that I'm just playing for my last year.
I'm hearing you're about 13, about 13 points a game, maybe around 13 rebounds a game. That's a good balance.
That's right. That's right. You know, I try to keep my head straight, and I try to clean all the balls and trusting my teammates, making sure, trying to help. I try to do everything I can for us to win a game, and that's what I go out every night to do.
How about this K-Ma? Can he put the ball where it needs to be so you can go up and finish it off up around the rim? Can he put it up there for you?
Oh yeah, K-Ma. Oh yeah, he's a fun to watch. I tell you, he probably the quickest guard in this Greensboro. He has
he can hang with the point guards all over Greensboro.
He can dribble. He has go-to move. He can shake you off, balance, and he can shoot threes too.
So he's got the outside shot to go with it.
Yes, he does.
What about Kanayo Obi Rapu Jr.? I mean, he's a definite talent as well.
Kanayo Obi, I mean, I've known him for I would say since I've been in North Carolina. I've known him, and we've been establishing kind of chemistry.
Yeah.
And me and him, we play more. We trust ourselves, and we play more like a brother in the
court. You guys have some kind of little inside-outside game going back and forth between the two.
Yes, we do. I mean, probably all the dunks, because I kind of average 2 dunks this season. I've averaged 2 dunks, and most of my dunks, I mean, they all came from him.
So you're probably helping out Obi without him even realizing others realize. You're setting up his assist numbers. His assist numbers are up off of his passes to you.
Yes, I do, because he can see you wherever you're at. He can pass the ball and he can shoot.
He's got that good court vision.
That's right. He's a very talented player.
You love basketball because it's a lot like the way you guys played at New Garden. It's a lot like your soccer game. It's like back and forth, up and down the field. You guys running back and forth in that transition basketball. That's like playing soccer, playing midfield for you.
That's right. And that takes a lot of energy to do, but you gotta build it up from somewhere. You can't just start running the floor. You gotta, early this season you're trying to do something like conditioning to stay in shape, and that's what most big guys don't do, because you're so big and you don't run fast like other little guys.
They take it for granted.
Right, but if you can place yourself in a position where you can run fast, and you don't just do it, you have to start early before the season.
I tell you, it had to be tough for you after that long layoff to get back in game condition. That had to be the toughest things ever for you, I would think.
That's right. I mean, I still can't believe what happened. I would just say it's a miracle, because the way I felt when I was injured, I mean, I feel like it was
all in your back.
Right, it was in my back. It's rare. It's not something that can just happen to any high school player, and that was why it kind of weighed me down. I was depressed every day thinking about it, how I'm gonna bounce back, but
you had to keep your spirits up somehow. You had to be optimistic to get through all that.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You
see miracles, though. You saw the miracle at Maryland when you got the heck out of Maryland and got down here, and you saw the miracle now with your back getting better, getting healed with good help from our good friend like John O'Halloran. Then.
That's right. That's right. He's a very nice guy, and one thing I learned from him, he said if you want to be successful in this rehab, you got to do every little detail. Everything you got to take it serious. So all the stuff he told me to do, I took them so serious, and I do them at home, and I work so hard every day to build my back, to make it stronger, and that's why I'm able to play now.
I think I may have seen you guys. You may have still been with Rocky back. He was talking about you guys back a couple of summers ago at the McDonald's up on a Battleground one Friday night. You may have been coming out of the tournament that weekend with a couple of Rocky's players, because Rocky's helped you. You mentioned he's helped. Who named the other kids again that Rocky helped bring in? Michael Kabani's one.
Yeah, he helped the kid named Obi.
Okay.
Obi Romeo. He was adopted to one family adopted him in Virginia, right. And right now he's committed to St. John's. And Kingsley was with me back in Maryland, and right now Kingsley is living with Kanayo and his family. And that was 3 of us who left them Maryland.
Gotcha. Well, again, you've had a lot of help along the way, right?
That's right.
This is a tough country to make it in, but there are some good people that will help you.
It is, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you plan it.
Oh no, yeah.
And sometimes you just takes whatever comes your way, and just keep your head up, and hopefully things will turn around for you, and that's what happened to me.
Now that you've got this far, your senior year in high school, what happens next? What are your plans? I mean, you don't just say, well, I got this far, it's been good, I'll go find a job somewhere and go to work. What are the plans for next year? You got to have some kind of plan in mind.
For next year, I'm looking forward to go play college basketball, and I've been working hard for it. And I feel like I can play in any college that I go to, and I've been hoping I could go somewhere that I like.
Are you hearing from some of the colleges, getting some contact?
Yeah. After playing this AAU, I played with Team Loaded, North Carolina, and we went to a big time tournament. And
who coaches that team?
Coach Edmond Elvis. He's from Virginia. And
So you're not playing for CP3 yet then?
Oh, that was my sophomore year. I played for CP3.
CP3, okay. I know a lot of kids.
And last year was my junior year, and I played for Team Loaded.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you have another AAU tour this coming year after your senior year?
Nah, I'm not gonna play AAU.
No more AAU.
No more
Now it's time to find out what the college is going to be now.
Yeah,
the truth.
I'll probably have to get my because I have to make sure I qualify first, and I've been working on that right now, and I'll probably be at summer school.
Will you be able to take that at New Garden, or will you go to a college somewhere and get in that?
I'll go to college.
When you go to the college you're going to be attending, get there early and get those classes in.
Yeah.
So I just kind of wonder where a 6'10" big man would go to school. That's kind of got my curiosity up. Obviously, these coaches around here will be looking at you. Gosh, the coaches at A&T, UNCG, they should be looking for a man like you.
Hey, that's what everyone be asking me. You know, I feel bad that I haven't still made my decision, and you know, it's not something you just wake up and say I'm going to school here. You know, you gotta right now. I'm planning to go to visit some schools down in New York. One named Buffalo,
right?
And Dressel. And I'm gonna just
let me ask you something right quick. I don't keep jumping in, but kind of got my curiosity. Buffalo, isn't that where Bobby Hurley's coaching now?
Yeah, Bobby Hurley.
That'd be unreal to play for Bobby Hurley, huh? That's the guy who was driving his vehicle, his NBA, wrecked and crashed in that ditch and nearly died. He's got a story to tell.
That's right. He just told me a story about that. He did. He told me a story about
Bobby then. That's good stuff.
That's
Bobby
right.
Hurley. Former Duke man. You had a lot of success. Got a lot of help from Duke too.
That's right. And so I'm going to visit there, and I'm going to visit Dressel as well. And hopefully I will see how those schools feel like.
I'll tell you, another school ought to be looking at you too is Duke, because you put a good mention in for them tonight. Duke should also take a look at you.
That's right, man. After this past AAU, I end up with a lot of interest. Like I had Miami, and I had Wichita State. I had Boston College earlier, but you know, I just don't know why they didn't extend offers.
They didn't follow up on it then.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, it's something like I just keep my head up and keep working hard every day, and I'm getting better. Like I'm improving every single day because I'm working really hard.
You should have some success. I may be wrong. You guys play Wesley, and you should have an advantage with Harry being out this year. Harry Giles. That middle should be open for you against Wesley, I would think.
That's right. It's the game I'm looking forward to, you know, and they have all kinds of talented players. Of course, I play with Joquel Richmond.
Oh, yeah.
I play with him this AAU. He's a very strong point guard. He has a good body, and he gets to the lane
and
well.
He's been injured this year some, too.
That's right.
Well, I think he just got back about 2 weeks ago. At the Greensboro Day game, he came back.
That's right.
But they beat High Point Christian last week, so they're riding kind of high now, too. But you do Chuck Bodo, too, didn't you?
Yeah, I know Chuck Bodo. I talk to Chuck every now and then. He's
Wilmington?
Yeah, he's a Wilmington.
And Michael Abacha, he is up at
Appalachian State.
And Michael Kabani up there too at Appalachian?
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
They both are there.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to find out where Kenneth Smart is going to be in the future. That's the big thing. And like Rocky said, just call him Smart. That's what Rocky always.
You probably going to know in a few months.
You got a few months in? Not too far off then, I guess.
That's right.
You got probably about 6, 7, 8 games left in the senior season, and I know you want to finish strong there.
Yeah, that's right.
It'd probably be a good race for the most valuable player on your team. If you guys give out an MVP award at the end of the year between Obi Rapu Jr., I call him Obi, between Obi Smart and K. Ma, it's going to be a pretty good battle for that MVP award.
That's right. And you know, we're looking forward to finish the season strong.
And that's good too, because if there's a good battle to be the best on this team, that makes you a better team in the end.
I mean, I feel like we have all the talent. We just got to bring it all together and make a good team.
Who's the unsung guy on your team? The guy that doesn't get a lot of recognition, kind of the guy who's in the background, maybe works hard in practice, doesn't get his name out there much. Who would you say be the unsung hero on the New Garden Friends School Bears squad?
It's very tough. You know, we have guys that is very like competitive. Everybody's trying to prove they're supposed to be there. But we have guys now who can go to work, who can play ball, but they still have time to develop. and we have a guy named Starling.
Gotcha.
He
Still
can,
in Holland?
right, and he's a freak, and he can jump as high as you can ever imagine.
He's got one of those high ceilings in. He's got a lot of things going on for him, man. Yeah.
That's right, and we have a junior, Josh Wilkerson. He's a very talented player too. He just got to put everything he has together and make a good a good ball player. And we have my younger brother is actually getting better.
Lucy, right?
Right, he's actually getting better.
What grades he in?
He's 16 and he's a sophomore.
Sophomore this year.
Yeah.
He's got 2 more years after this year.
He got 2 more
He's
years.
6'8", right?
Yeah, he's 6'8", but
How
he
tall
have
is your dad?
my dad is not really tall. My dad is about 6'1".
Yeah.
But my mom is 6'4".
Your mother was 6'4".
Yeah, my mom is.
So you got it from your mother's side?
Yeah, I did.
That's good stuff.
I did.
Good stuff. Now, if you had to give a couple of shout-outs, and we'll let you roll. Ikena Smart with us, Shane's Rib Shack, Basketball in Focus. Again, the court report for Thursday. Big shout-outs. You probably have to give a big shout-out, probably from Rocky, I guess.
That's right, man. I'll give a big shout out to Rocky Manning, Celeste Manning, Brad.
Celeste's wife, right? Yeah.
I'll give a big shout out to my family, and I'll give a big shout out to Phil Talkman.
Yeah.
And I will give a big shout out to my coach AAU, because after this AAU I end up with a bunch of looks and extended offers too. And I just give it. I mean, I just thank God. I just thank God
You
for.
probably thank God for the opportunity.
That's right. I thank God for everything that I have right now.
And the way things were at Maryland, and the things where when you had that back pain, you're feeling right now. You're on. You're almost in heaven already. It's like easy street compared to what you were going through before.
That's right. That's right. I mean, there's anything better than this, man. To be back healthy, jumping, playing, running. I mean, I've went head to head with a lot of big guys this season, and I've beaten every single one of them, both rebounding and scoring. And I feel like I can do that in college. I can go head to head with any big in college, and I can beat them.
Well, if you need a ride down to Durham, we'll have to give you a ride down so we get Coach K, wake this guy, let him know what's going on over here. Exactly. And if he doesn't get you, Bobby Hurley needs to lock you in.
That's right.
Absolutely. Ikena, good to have you on board.
You too. Thank
you for
you. I
coming.
appreciate it.
You got it, my man. Ikena Smart.